Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Mindy. I'm a mum to 5 adult children. The oldest 3 have left home and given me 7 grandchildren. So this shopping is just for the 4 adults, as in my 2 youngest, my husband and myself. My youngest is a vegetarian, and we went to Tesco's today about lunchtime. It's now 7 o'clock, so I've had a bad day. But we'll start over in this corner. We picked up some mini sausage rolls, today's date. So instead of £3, they're £1.14. And we've already been nibbling on them. We've picked up a tray of eggs, 15 for £1.18. We've also got a loaf of 59p bread. And with the bread, I've seen lots of other YouTubers buying Tesco's own best of both. My Tesco's don't have that, so that's a bit curious. We've got 2 packets of the wraps. They've got a nice long date on them of the end of October, but I'm going to try burritos this time, because last night we tried enchiladas and I don't know if I cooked them wrong, but the wrap was soft and I thought it was supposed to go crispy, so I'm not sure if I just need to do it longer, but I thought we'll try burritos this time. We've picked up, oh, they're 65 or 69. We've picked up some carrots, 40p for a kilo, and it sounds weird because autumn's coming up, but I'm going to make my own coleslaw because hubby says he'll eat it, and we don't like buying it now because they've stopped putting the tamper-proof lid on. We've also got salad tomatoes at 75p and 2 packets of the cherry tomatoes. These are only 48p, which I think might work out better value, but they're going to be hard to cut up for a sandwich. Rocky! Stop being naughty. We've also got some peppers. They're 96p, and that's 600 grams. We've got a lettuce at 43. And grapes at £1.09, or was it £1.06? That sort of price. And we thought we'd buy some Weetabix, because I realised I don't think we've actually brought them since Yuki left college. So that's like 3 years ago now, because she left at 18, she's 21. So. But yeah, I'm going to see if they'll eat a bit more cereal. Just going to move you along. I'm not sure if I'm cutting the top of the video off. Right, we've been greedy and we've picked up 10 bottles because me and my husband wouldn't actually mind trying some. So 10 bottles between 4 of us isn't going to be that bad. But I've never actually mentioned it tastes like cola bottle sweets rather than actual Coca-Cola. But Connor and Yuki both say they like that taste. And plus 10 bottles is only £1.70, which is like the price of a 2-litre bottle of cola. The Bisto Best Vegetable Gravy, I thought that's handy because it's vegetable. But it was on the reduced shelf for £1 instead of £2.50, and it's in date till January 23. So that's a nice long time, and for my daughter that's going to last her ages. I've also picked up a tin of ham so that I've got it ready for a recipe I want to do. That's £1.15. And I realised I've only got 1 tin left of this in the cupboard. And if we're having like jacket potato with this, we'll need more than one for 3 of us. But they're 39p, and baked beans with sausages taste gorgeous. So we've got 3 of those. I don't know if I'll be using them this week, but at least they'll be in the cupboard. We've got 2 cucumbers, because 1 last week wasn't enough. And if you use your club card, they become 35p. And the same with the leeks. They should be 95p, but they become 59. And someone commented, I think it's Gwen, I hope I'm saying that right. She said to me to make leek and potato soup before when I got some from Lidl's. I did, and it was lovely. So I might do that, or I might put them in casserole. The celery also gets down to 35p with your club card. It's only an 8p saving, but that's still quite good. But what did I want the celery for? I'm going to put a little bit in the coleslaw, I think. But I was going to actually do like a stir fry with it, or put some into like a chicken and ham pie. Just to try and get them to eat a bit more vegetables without realising it. We've picked up a tomato ketchup at 43p. They didn't have any of the 40p mayonnaise in, but they got salad cream at 48. I've still got mayonnaise indoors anyway. But the husband said he would like to try salad cream, because we haven't had it for so long. And we've got a cabbage to go with obviously dinner, and a bit of this for the coleslaw, because it's only 45p for the whole thing. Double strength tropical and a double strength pineapple. They're both still only £1. And because we ran out of cola, they're drinking the squash, so it may have been a mistake to buy so many colas for them. The mushrooms are 95p, but they go down to 59p with your club card. So we've brought a pallet of those. Pallet. Move you along again. And if you saw last week's, I only got my daughter meatballs, and she was using what was in the freezer. I've made up for it this week. There's some cocktail sausages for her. Should be £1.60 down to 74. I think you can freeze them, but I'm sure she's going to have those tonight. We've also got her to do a little, I don't know if she'll eat it, but hopefully she will. It's a pineapple and coconut slice, so I'm assuming it's like a pudding. Vegan, so hopefully she'll eat it just for that reason. But £1.30 down to 45p. This is the sort of time when you want to try it when it's cheap, because then if she doesn't like it, I haven't lost much money. The fruit poles, they actually say they've got fruit juice in them. It says ice lollies to freeze, but they were already frozen. Tesco's are trying to clear them out, so they're 31p a packet. So I picked up 3 to round it up to nearly £1. Like I said, with 7 grandchildren, they won't last that long. We've also picked up the imperfect potatoes, because they're sort of the size of new potatoes, and we're going to try some as a skin on potato salad. But husband said as well, he's been quite bossy this week, but he would like to try them as roast potatoes as well. I'm assuming he means with the skin on. I've got a soya milk 55p for Yuki. That will actually last her unless she starts eating more cereal. This is a brilliant offer. They're £2, but with your club card it takes them down to £1. and they're she did try them, I think, in Sainsbury's a long time ago. So when I saw it, I sort of thought I recognised it. But £1 for 10 sausages. So because they should be £2, we've got her 2, so it's still the same price. But those we'll be putting in the freezer. And we've also got her, she's tried the kebab meat of this brand, but they've brought out a mince. And because it's reduced to £1.5 instead of £2.50, I thought I'd give her the chance to try the brand of mince. And I should have had a drink first, sorry. And she's still got a few fillets, but you get 6 in here, and then you've got the southern fried bites, where I think you get 9. So we've got 2 bags of southern fried and 1 of fillets, because it was free for £5. But she should get 3 meals out of the fillets and 2 out of each of those. So she's got quite a few meals to make up for not buying much last week. I'm just going to move you along again. We spotted this down to, it's yellow stickered but not on here because the whole shelf was. It says made for meat, but it also says that it's ideal for vegetables. But it's smoked pepper barbecue with bourbon whiskey. So I thought my husband might like that one. Yeah, I think it's the type where you just put it on the side of your plate. And we've got the basic pasta, 29p. And I've picked up in total 10. We've got 5 chicken and 5 curry of the 14p noodles. Because when you buy 10, it's only £1.40. But that will do a lot of lunchtime snacks for them. So obviously they're not going to eat them all this week, but in case I go somewhere else shopping, I know I've got noodles in already. We've got the £1 sausages. There's at least 2 meals there for the meat eaters. Come the other side of this camera now. These, I don't normally buy a whole chicken, but they're the extra large. I've already put them in the freezer, so that's what the conversation is. Instead of £4.75, they're £2.38, but this one is 2.1 kilos. This one's 2 kilos. But for that price, I will put up with the bones. I don't think it's one where you cook it in a bag, but I wouldn't use that even if it was. But yeah, that's going to do quite a few meals. And any leftover chicken as well, I'm going to use to make the pie. Then we've got some snacks at the back. The Kipling cakes are down to 85p with your club card. So this packet's for Yuki, because it does say suitable for vegetarians. And Connor and Barry both have cherry bakewells, but those ones, they don't say it, so I think there must be something in the pastry that makes it unsuitable. But they haven't had these sort of cakes for a long time. We picked up some jam sandwich, because they're like a jammy dodger, but they're much better because of the creamy bit. I think they were 37. The crunch creams, it's a twin pack. With your club card becomes £1, so that's 50p a strip. That was for the golden. And with your club card, this one also becomes 50p instead of £1, but it's chocolate orange. I don't mind paying 50p occasionally for a strip. And then I thought I'd also get fig rolls because we haven't had these for a long time. Hopefully I'll be able to try them. I'm a bit, for me personally, I get scared of the fruit fillings of anything. But that's a Mindy problem. We've also got 5 packets of Doritos. They're £1 with your card. I think the sugar was 65, but this is to go with, like, I know they sprinkle sugar on their cereal. And then we've got 2 lots of the trifles, because Barry and Connor both like those. And you get 2 for 57p, which for, when you see some of them in the shops, they're like more than that just for one. And it is a nice little treat. And I think these are new, or they are to our store. They're battered fish fillets, but it's definitely fish fillet, not minced. And it's 500 grams for £1.89. And then I've got a pizza for Yuki and for Connor. Because for some reason, shopping day, they seem to think it's pizza day. But Yuki will be able to put some of her little sausages on if she does have those. And then we've got 6 pints of milk. That is £1.60. So in total, after all the offers, hopefully I'll get it focused because I've not got glasses on. But after all the offers, it came to £57 and 15p. And there's no frozen veg, but I've still got some of that anyway. But I think I've done really well this week, because obviously the cake's a luxury, but I've done quite well on salad. I've got a lot of evening meals for the vegetarian and the meat eaters. All I've got to do now is try and decide what I'm actually going to make from the stuff, because all I've got is chicken pie. But yeah, thank you if you have watched it, and I will see you next time I go shopping, because I really want to go to Asda, but that is like 15 miles away and petrol's gone up, so it's like I don't want to go just for that, because in Bognor Regis at the moment petrol's just under £1.40 a litre. So we thought we'll just go to Tesco's, because that's like half a mile away. But enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for listening to me rabbit, and I'll say goodbye.